Hello everyone, Anthony Vessecchia, Level 3 TPI here with Scratch Golf Academy. Today I have a special treat for you and a special guest. I'm going to let her take over and tell you what we're going to do today.
Hi, my name is Betsy Opyt. I'm a registered dietitian, integrative and functional nutrition specialist, as well as a yoga teacher. And I'm here with Anthony to show you some neat, nice and easy stretches that you can do to warm up before your golf game. This is a good thing for flexibility as well as a mind-body connection, and doing some deep breathing is always a great warm-up.
Everybody do me a favor, don't laugh at me today because she's about to demolish me.
So this is for any skill level, and it's not a yoga perfect, it's a yoga practice. So this really is working in your own body's ability. So these are some nice simple stretches. Like I said, you can just do it with your golf club for an assist. I'm going to show you some modifications if you need it. So are you ready to get started?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, I'm gonna have Anthony use the golf club. So this is one possibility to do. We're gonna warm up with our half moon pose. So we're gonna bring our arms up overhead. So holding the golf club, if you would like, as an assist. I'm gonna put my hands together. You're gonna lift up through the spine, tucking your tailbone under, pulling the belly button in and feeling the rib cage pull away from the hips. You're gonna lift up and over to the right. So you're taking your hips and pushing to the left. I want you to feel this stretch coming all the way down from the wrist, all the way down to the ankle, feeling your hip bone pushing out as you begin to stretch here through your side body.
I'm already shaking.
Yeah, so make sure you breathe. A lot of times when you stretch and it feels painful, people will hold their breath. If you take a breath in, Anthony, then out, and see if you can go a little bit deeper, really feeling that fascia tissue stretch and open. Now come back up to center. And feel that spine lifting up again away from the hips. Take a breath in and then breath out as we now go over to the left, pushing our hip out to the right. Now feeling that whole stretch now down through that right side body, feeling the rib cage pull away from the hips, finding that nice breath. Hey, beautiful alignment, Anthony. Take another inhale in. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Go deeper, go deeper. And now come back up to center. Now we're going to take a nice backward bend. So you're going to lift up out of the spine again, taking a breath in. Exhale, just take the eyes up to the sky, feeling your whole front side body opening, pushing your hips forward, lifting up out of the spine. Take another inhale in, exhale, go deeper. There you go. Inhale, come back up. Now taking the belly button, pulling it into the spine. Take a breath and lift up off the rib cage again. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Keeping your legs straight, bringing your head below your heart, holding down here. Now we're opening the back side body. So from the heels all the way down to the cervical spine, we're feeling that nice release and opening. This is what's going to get that synovial fluid moving through your spine as we begin to work through our twisting motion. We'll do a little bit of that warm up. So that's really good for your golf swing. Take another inhale in. Exhale, see if you can fold a little further. Really open up those hamstrings. Those tight hamstrings, let them go. And release, coming back up to center, bringing the arms up overhead again. And again, you can use the golf club if you want. If not, you can keep your hands just like mine, palms facing forward. We're gonna take a seat now into chair pose called Utkatasana. So shift the weight into the heels, sit the hips backward like you're sitting into a nice low bar stool, bringing those biceps by the ears. So now we're working into the strength of our lower back. We're stretching our glutes as they hinge backwards, keeping the weight in the heels, the knees not going over the toes. Nice alignment. Making sure those feet are parallel, lifting those biceps up to the ears, feeling that strength here in that lower spine. And then we're gonna release, coming back up, and then releasing the arms down by your side. Next, we're gonna go into our tree pose. So tree pose is great because it's working balance. So you do need that balance in your golf swing as you're shifting weight, okay? So we're gonna be standing on one foot. So like Anthony's, he's gonna use the assist with the golf club. Feel free to use this if you need help with your balance. If not, challenge yourself today. We're gonna shift all the way into the left foot. We're gonna pick our right foot up. Now you can start here like a little tripod, or you can pick the foot up to the calf, or maybe even up into the inner thigh. Now it might be a little bit hard if you're on unsteady ground, so do your best again if you want to use that golf club. Now keep that left leg straight and feel the whole spine lifting up, as if I almost have a string at the top of your head and you're feeling every vertebrae lift up. Rolling the shoulders back, this keeps a nice alignment, keeping the hips nice and square. Now taking your foot.
Try to be as fancy as her, it's gonna be tough, guys.
Taking your foot into a figure 4. Now I'm going to use a golf club here because this one takes a little bit more balance, and you're going to put the foot in front of the thigh, and you're just going to push your hips back. Now you're going to feel this nice stretch in your right glute. You maybe take your right hand, if you're, depending where your golf club is, and put that right hand on your right knee and push the knee down so you can feel your hip flexor now begin to open as you're stretching through your right and left glute. Pull the belly in, find the balance along with connecting with the breath. Nice job. You feel that stretch? Oh yeah. Okay, slowly release coming up, and we're going to switch sides. So again, using the golf club if you want for balance, you're going to take that left foot up now, whether it's at the ankle, the calf, or inner thigh. Taking that right leg, keeping it straight, grounding the big toe, little toe, and heel into the earth, and then stretch up. So feel that whole lift. Again, working balance, maybe challenge yourself. Good, maybe lift that golf club up. See if you can balance there. Now let's take that left foot on top of the right thigh, and we're again hinging the hips back, keeping the belly in tight, maybe finding a focal point right in front of you, something you can really focus on. Keeping your mind steady. This is also a warm-up for our mind because as we know what, Anthony, golf is like 80% mental, right? That's why we're doing this yoga, is to help warm up our mind and stretch out our body. So this is a perfect gateway into your golf game. Good. All right. Let's slowly release here. Dropping the foot down. Now we're going to go into what's called a warrior pose. So you could use your golf club if you want, but let's go ahead and set ours down. We're going to take our right foot in front. Take your left foot behind you at a 45-degree angle. So this is again going to warm up through the hips. It's going to stretch through the quad. We're going to take a deep lunge. Yes. So again, this is not a yoga perfect. It's a yoga practice. So you're keeping that right knee above the heel. We're going to bring our arms up, bicep to ear. Yes. So the alignment here is digging this heel and big toe of your back foot into the floor and then squaring up the hips, squaring up the shoulders. And see, this is going to work that flexibility in your shoulders. Yeah, do you feel that opening right there? Good. So nice strong legs. So we're working the power in the legs here, the nice strong core. Now we're going to take that back knee and we're going to drop it down to the mat. And we're going to go into a runner's lunge. So we're going to take our hands down to the mat. Pick your back knee up and let your hips drop down. Taking that nice stretch to that left hip flexor. Good. So pulling the belly in and finding your breath. Now we're going to take this into a nice deep hamstring stretch. So we're going to drop the left knee down. This is called half split. Point the back toe. Shift your hips back towards your heel. And let's flex our front foot. So you feel that nice deep stretch in your beautiful hamstring. Yeah. And find the breath. Again, when you go right to that edge, that's where the yoga begins. So that's where you start to soften the breath and let the body open. Good. Let's come back forward. Picking that back knee up off the mat. Let's step that left foot forward with the right. Bring the arms up, stretch up tall. Now we're going to switch sides. So let's step that right foot back now into our warrior one on the left side. So left knee over the heel. Again, finding the alignment, digging that right big toe and the heel firmly into the mat, shifting the hips so they square, the shoulders square, you lift up. So always feeling the lift off the spine, and then connect your body and your breath together. So deep inhale in, nice exhale out. Feel that stretch with that right hip flexor, stretching the arms up. Drop that right knee down, pointing the back toe. Now we're going to go into the runner's lunge. So drop our hands down. Let's pick up the right knee. Curling the toe under. And now drop the hips down. Now you could even take this into a lizard pose depending on how flexible you are. If you wanted to take your hands down to the, oh, there you go. Getting into the, you can drop your head below your heart. That always slows your heart rate down. Finding that nice deep breath. So again, there's all different levels. You could always stay up here. You could always stay on your knee. Let's go into our half split. So drop the knee down, point the toe, and let's shift the left hip back, flexing through the left toes, bringing the forehead down to the shin. Again, enjoying that nice opening on the left hamstring. So if you're feeling tight right behind that kneecap, send it breath, take an inhale in, good. Exhale, go a little bit deeper, really seek out those openings in your body. And now let's shift back into that left foot. Curl your back toe under, lift up the knee, step the right foot up to meet with the left. Take an inhale in, let the arms come up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Nice quick warm up. How do you feel?
Warm.
Warm. Stretch
sweating.
and flexible. See? It's not quite hot yoga, but it's golf yoga.
I sweat just thinking about yoga, which means I need to do more.
Well, thank you for inviting me out. I hope everyone enjoyed this segment. Maybe you learned something new.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll have Betsy on more to talk about nutrition for you guys in the future. Make sure you subscribe, like this. That way we can get this thing going viral and we keep bringing you more videos. Thank you.
Good job.